It's the question that keeps every student, creative and professional, up at night. Should I go with the ultimate portability of an iPad or the powerhouse performance of the MacBook Neo? Now in 2026, the lines have blurred more than ever. The iPad has the M-series chips, and the MacBook Neo is thinner than some notebooks. But they are not the same tool. Today we're breaking down the 3 C's: capability, comfort, and creativity to help you decide where to drop your hard-earned cash. Let's talk software. The MacBook Neo runs full macOS. It's built for heavy lifting, coding, complex data modeling, and managing massive file structures. If your workflow involves 50 Chrome tabs, a background render, and deep system access, the Neo is your beast. The iPad, on the other hand, runs iPad OS. It's faster, smoother, and more intuitive, but it's still app-centric. While Stage Manager has made multitasking better, you're still working within the sandbox. It's about focus. If you want to dive into one task, like writing or photo editing, without the clutter of a traditional desktop, the iPad wins on speed and simplicity. The MacBook Neo is the king of lappability. Because it has a rigid hinge, you can use it on a plane tray, a couch, or a park bench with zero wobble. Plus, that Neo keyboard is tactile perfection for long-form typing. But the iPad is a shapeshifter. Snap it off the keyboard, and it's a digital notepad. Throw it in a small bag, and you barely feel it. The big difference here? Touch and ink. The MacBook Neo doesn't have a touch screen. Standard Apple move, right? If you want to draw, sign PDFs, or navigate with your hands, the iPad is the only way to go. So, let's settle this. Buy the MacBook Neo if you are a pro user who needs specialized desktop software. You do 90% of your work by typing. You hate carrying dongles and need built-in ports. Buy the iPad if you are a visual person, a student taking notes, or an artist using the Apple Pencil. You want a device that doubles as a world-class entertainment hub for movies and games. Your work is mostly web-based or handled through streamlined apps. At the end of the day, the MacBook is a tool for building things, and the iPad is a tool for creating things. One is a workstation, the other is a digital canvas. Which one are you leaning toward? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you found this helpful, hit that like button. I'll see you in the next one.